Guys, Eddie from Harlembling. It's my favorite day of the week. It's Wednesday. You know what it's time for? It's time for Q&A Wednesdays. So, last week I actually missed out on the Q&A Wednesday. I was meaning to do it, but I was overseas in Italy. So I had to do some paperwork for our factory for the local city of Arezzo, where Italiano Silver Inc. is headquartered. And I was meaning to go back to our hotel and do the video, but unfortunately I drank too much red wine. I fucking passed out. I didn't want to do it on a Thursday, so here we are this Wednesday. But I'm gonna choose two winners, one for last week and one for this week. Again, for those of you whose this is the first Q&A, it's very easy. You win a 1 ounce American Eagle coin, 999 silver, free shipping. All you have to do is comment below on this video with the best question you want me to answer. Now, I appreciate all of you guys that just say shout out to Harlembling, this and we love you, Eddie, but you will not win. You have to ask a question pertaining to jewelry, to moissanite, to diamonds, to my experience as a jeweler, or what I can do for you guys. Something educational. And if you ask the question, again, I can't get to everybody. I get almost 100 comments on each one of these videos. So if you asked a question last week, you didn't win, ask the same question again this week. Let's dive straight into it. For this week, we have Blues Views. You want a coin, bro? I love your question. Send me a message on Instagram. Give me your address. You're going to get it for you. What percentage of celebrities, rappers, sports players you think were moissanite versus diamond? You think any of them bought diamonds 10, 20 years ago before all the public information came out and in reality the jeweler sold them moissanite? Great question. First of all, we'll break this down as two questions. What percentage of celebrities wear moissanite? Probably admitting it to the public, 20-25%, I would say. Wear it but don't tell the public, 90%. A lot of them. I can go through my years of data of my sales, and I have lists of celebrities, from A-list football players to basketball players to rappers to a lot of people wear moissanite. Now, will those rappers ever admit it? No. Their image depends on them throwing away money, taking out $100 bills, going to the club, flashing the money. That's their image. They don't have this image of saving money. They have the image of flossing money. Now, to answer your question about if any of them bought diamonds 10, 20 years ago that are really moissanite, 100%. 10, 20 years ago, it was the wild, wild west. There was no Yehuda machine. There was really no diamond. It was, you go to a jeweler, you tell him, oh, I have 20 grand on the chain. You're going to get a moissanite chain that you pay $20,000 for. Honestly, those are the suckers that I feel bad for. If you bought a diamond chain, you bought a diamond chain. Good for you. If you bought a moissanite chain, you're smart. You saved money. But if you went to buy a diamond chain from a shady jeweler and got sold moissanite, number one, you're stupid. Number two, that jeweler should be in jail, should go out of fucking business. Because that's just a scam and it's not good. But yeah, a lot of celebrities wear moissanite. There's nothing wrong with moissanite. The stone shines just as hard. It costs 1/10 of the price. And it's a great alternative. VFX and Chill. I heard you say diamond jewelry doesn't hold its value. Is it pretty much the same situation with moissanite? I would assume so. Yes, you're right. Moissanite does not hold value. If you want something that holds value, buy silver, buy gold chains, buy metal. Moissanite does not hold value. Diamonds do not hold value. The only difference is, so say you buy a diamond chain, spend $20,000 on it. You lose 75% of the money trying to sell it. Because you're really going to only get paid for the silver or the gold. You're not going to get paid for the stones. So if you lost 75% of 20 grand, you lost $15,000. Now, say you buy a moissanite chain for $1,000 and you lose 75%. That means you lost 750 bucks. So would you rather lose 15 grand or 750? Yes, you'll get back 5 grand. But why go through that? Why not take the extra $19,000, invest in the stock market, invest in real estate, invest in a college degree for your kids? You know, there's so much smarter things because the look is going to be the same. So yes, moissanite does not hold value. Diamonds do not hold value. CZs do not hold value. Rubies don't hold value. Stones do not hold value. And that's actually another question it's a very similar question. Felix Marchena asked, "Hey Eddie, I'd like to talk to you a bit about gemstones, excluding diamond. Do you think any of them are a good investment in the long and short term?" No. In my opinion, being in the jewelry business for as many years as I've been in, and investing into stocks, investing into real estate, into commodities, my advice to you is invest in silver. This is the best investment, whether it's bullion or coins. The next best is to invest in metal jewelry. Plain chains that are heavy with silver content, such as this, such as solid gold chain, whatever it is. And if you're balling, buy yourself a nice iced out moissanite chain. But other gemstones, rubies, they hold value even less than diamonds and moissanite. You try to sell a ruby ring, if you pay 10 grand for it, you're lucky if you get 200 bucks for it. And that you'll get for the gold. You won't get shit back for that ruby. They don't. This is a long one. Firearms Pits 17. Why should someone order jewelry from you rather than from China? Like AliExpress, Alibaba, etc. Is your quality better than China as it's made in Italy? I see literally same photos on Chinese websites like Wish for $10 for items you sell for $200. Is it a scam as it seems below the price of silver, or do they get their silver and gold cheaper? Some of it is like 50 grams of silver for $10. Sorry for the long message. Damn. Yo, you get a coin. I have to give someone the second coin, so you get the coin. Just because you made me laugh. Let's break this question down into a few parts. Wish, they sell $10 what we sell for $200. Do they get their silver and gold for cheaper? Silver and gold is a commodity. It's the same as a dollar, the same as this bill. Imagine you go and someone says to you, "I'm gonna sell you $100 for 20 bucks. Will you buy it?" I'm selling you $100, give me 20 bucks for it, guys. No, obviously not. Either I'm giving you a fake $100 bill, or I'm gonna hit you on the head once you give me your 20, or maybe I stole these from the bank and all of these serial numbers. There's so many. Damn, now I dropped my $100. Guys, nobody is selling you a $100 bill for 20 bucks. This silver, it's 1 ounce of pure silver. It's worth $23.80 on today's market. Now, this coin is not worth $23.80. For me to buy silver to make a chain does not cost. It goes for slightly above the price of silver. Now, you're saying someone is selling 50 grams of silver for 10 bucks. Let's do the math. 20 cents a gram. It's impossible. That is not silver. So, on those Chinese websites like Wish, you're saying they use the same photos. Look at my hand. My hand should be copyrighted. Because how many times I see on Alibaba and AliExpress the pictures of my hand together with, I have a scar somewhere over here if you look really closely. You know, my hand is pretty small. Look at my hand really closely. You see these fucking pictures using my hand. Why do I take the pictures of my hand? You think I can't afford professional photographers? Of course I could. It's because I want to show you guys what the jewelry really looks like in real life. And those Chinese motherfuckers are stealing our photos. So if you go on wish.com and you see one of our photos, one of our items, one of our rings, a photo like this of one of our Harlem, you will not get silver. It is fake. Now, is the quality better in Italy than in China? Honestly, I've never bought jewelry from China. I don't know how to compare it, but I can tell you that Italy has a long heritage of making jewelry. Few hundred years, I haven't seen any Chinese company be able to make rope chains or Cuban chains that lay flat and have tight links. The quality is simply not there. It is simply not there. They don't have the machinery, they don't have the experience, they don't have the artisans. Now, saying, you know, why would someone rather buy from us than from Alibaba Aliexpress? Honestly, Alibaba and Aliexpress, they're not jewelers. They're like eBay, they're like Amazon. And they have lists of hundreds of thousands of different companies. So out of those thousands of companies, could you find a legitimate jeweler? 100%. 100%. Will they have better prices than ours? They might. They might not. But with us, you're guaranteed quality. We're here in the United States. You see my face. If you ever have a problem with one of your orders, it's very easy to return it. If something is the wrong size or, you know, shorter, you want longer, try to return the package back to China. On top of it taking 2 months for you to get it. You know, sometimes it's better to buy something that's guaranteed than to risk it. And with those Chinese websites, if you really shop around gram for gram, the price is not cheaper than ours. They get you. They'll say on their website it's $200 for a tennis chain, and then you'll select a longer one. It will be $300. Shipping will be $350, and there'll be a minimum order quantity of 5 chains. If you just want one, it's $450. Same price as we sell it for. So go with a company that you trust, whether it's Harlembling, whether it's a different company, and that's what matters. But it's really funny when people say how they can get 50 grams of silver for $10. Forget the labor cost, forget the profit the company needs to make, forget the shipping costs. It's impossible. It's like someone selling you $100 bill for $20. It's not going to happen. We have the cheapest prices on silver because we're factory direct to a consumer business. We're a wholesale business that also deals with customers. So we don't have a fancy showroom. We don't have, you know, Instagram models and celebrities that we have to pay for endorsements. We just have jewelry that we manufacture and we ship to your door. Guys, again, leave a comment. Next week's giveaway, Wednesday. Tune in. Until next time, Eddie from Harlembling.